one zip. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Shakes off the coverage. Dawes hangs on to the puck to stop the play. The Monsters have been impressive to watch tonight. They've had a lot of shots on net, and they lead it here in the second. Cleveland's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Cross got it against the boards. Here's the pass to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop.
Sometimes they don't ask how many, it's just how, James. And if you break this down, it's unbelievable the athleticism to be able to get in front of this puck. I mean, it is desperation. He is doing everything to keep his team close in this one.
Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Taken along the wall by Gruden. Utica's moving it into the offensive end. Scrum along the wall. Legarde's got control of the puck in the corner. Cleveland's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Takes the feed at the back end. Shoots it out of the end. Scores! They tie it up! And we're back to even!
Working hard, sticking to the game plan with good habits, and they're back to evens.
The Comets win the face-off at center. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Huge steal at his own end. Quick pass to Koch. And called for the offside. We're going to face off. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Here in the back half of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Cleveland's got the puck. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Mott's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, cross-checking is the call here, and that's going to be the pounder special. Anytime you move your hands away from your body and you get your opponent, you know it's going to be called every single time.
And that's somehow stayed out of the net. Block shot.
You want to be on the PK, James. You have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the sweat.
The Monsters take control of the puck. Oh, the whole team is reeling here inside the defensive zone, and the fans are nervous. Throws it down low. Moving with it here in the offensive end. Oh, there's a hit. A chance to clear here. And it's off the glass, and they succeed. Scooped up along the wall by Delville Belleuse. And he gets in the lane to block that. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Dawes. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Lammikos ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Slides the puck over. Battle along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Hansel. Paints it over. Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Here's a short pass to Tkachuk. And he's got that one.
We're going to have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
Moves it over to Villain. The Comets moving ahead. Puck grabbed by White. Fires it on net. Standing tall with the save. Getting into the later stages of this period. It's a 2-1 game. The Comets will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Tkachuk. Here they come on the attack. Cleveland's got the puck against the boards. Drives to the paint. Scores! Deuces Wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love his game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. He's going to get this on and off of his stick on the backhand in a hurry here, James. Really nice play, knowing where everyone is, in particular the goaltender in that low slot area.
And we got a stoppage of play. A timeout has been called to try to stop the bleeding here.
Yeah, I mean, giving up 2 quick goals, you got to find a way to reset and refocus. So some small reminders to get back to the good defensive habits.
The Monsters have been the more active squad, and they continue to lead late in the second period. Well, there you go. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. And this one's underway here in the third. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Utica's got to stop giving the puck away, James. I mean, when it's on their stick, it's like a hot potato, and they're throwing it away. And I'm telling you, their opponent is really dominating possession because of it. They've been chasing the game. They got to do something when they get the puck, and they got to be confident with it.
Takes a shot, and he's got the answer for that one.
Forba's been a consistent presence in the crease, James. I mean, he's made the stops he's needed to, but his team's playing extremely well, and that's why they have a comfortable lead.
Cleveland's turned good defense into good offense as they lead it early in this third period. The Comets will go to work here in the offensive zone. Moves it to Tobel Belluz. He carries the puck up along the wing. Here's a shot. Gets in the lane with the body. Dawes has it and freezes the play. We're still in the early stages of this period. Cleveland's got a 3-1 lead. The Monsters take possession on the faceoff.
Goff's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his third.
Moves it quickly over to Mott. Takes the pass. And he shuts the door on that. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. On the attack along the boards. And that's blocked from someone in front. Quick feed to Mott. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Cleveland's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. The Comets get a hold of the puck off the draw. Quick pass to Parra. Sees the pass. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
And that goes off the glove and will play on. Puck dumped in. The Monsters have it now. Dishes it to Tobel Belluz. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Dawes freezes the puck and opts for the whistle.
Remember this save, James. I mean, if they come back in this one and tie it up, it'll come back down to this one. Just the timing of this save and how impeccable it was.
Cleveland's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. The Comets win the draw. Enters the offensive zone from the left. And a good use of the body there. They score! And just like that, they're back within 1.
Oh, the temperature can change within the game so fast, James, because now they've applied pressure to their opponent. You can certainly see that that bench is elevated. This entire goal starts off with a battle, and it's going to be the contact that's initiated, and he does a great job turning defense into offense. They're able to transition, go the other way, and guess what? The rest is history. It's on the scoreboard.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Tobel Belluz wins the draw at center. And that's off a stick. Backhander in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop as he got the glove on it.
Forba's He's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Picked up along the boards by White. And he makes the save.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
And there's the save.
Forba's made an incredible save there. I'm not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, but he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Passes it over to Mont. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Cleveland's got the puck. Broken up in the neutral zone by Gambardella.
Utica's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks and had great stick position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side of the puck and generate some offense.
Right on the doorstep. How did he stop that one? And that's broken up with a stick in front.
He's got 2 goals already. Puck's on his stick. He's hunting his third.
Steps into the offensive end. The Monsters will play the puck from behind the net. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall.
The Monsters' top line is on the ice, and anytime they're on the ice, they create opportunity. It's because of their motion and their gifted offensive tags. They love the offensive zone. It's their playground.
He was locked in there. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. And he takes the feed. Quick pass across to Tobel Belluz. The Comets really need a goal here. They pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. And that's knocked away by Osipov. And he loses control of the puck. A shot. He scores! Hits the rookie again, and that's the hat trick.
And it's away, James, and I don't think it really matters where it is. When you score 3 goals, it's a night you'll never forget. You can see the emotion on everyone on the ice as that empty netter went in. That's an insurance marker, and that's going to be the game.
Well, the youngster's got his first career hat trick here in the show, and you know, you can just see the celebration from teammates, the stick taps. I love it.
This is what I love about team sport, James. Everyone rallies around success on
Counter-punch they set up.
Wow, you said it, counter-punch. You know the coach is going to love this quick, timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it. They used their speed on this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd-man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out, and it winds up at the back of the net.
Cleveland's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. And off the face-off, they take possession. Reads the play and forces the turnover. The Comets have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
And that will close the book on this one here tonight. The Oh, the action and the excitement from the A continues tonight here on EA Sports. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. I'm James Cebulski. The moment of truth has arrived. It's time to drop the puck. The Monsters kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Pass to Holmberg, and that's picked up by Christensen. The Comets gain control of the puck against the wall. Slides it across to Holmberg. Utica's got the puck against the half wall. Scores! Number 1 of the year.
That's numero uno, James. The first of hopefully many for him. In and around the net, but it's going to bring a lot of confidence. It alleviates pressure and expectation.
Utica's won the draw and they take possession here in the open ice. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Cleveland's got a hold of the puck. He's got a step. Scores! Breakaway with authority!
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it. A defensive breakdown, and the wrong guy's got the puck on his stick as he's in on the breakaway, James. I love the way he can read the goaltender. He knows his moves, and he finds a way to find the back of the net.
And with that tally, that's the first goal under the new head coach, and they've been through a lot over the last little bit here.
Well, yeah, and he certainly wants to come and reset the temperature of this team, get rid of the bad habits, and continue on and create some expectations so that one feels good.
Passes it in front, and it goes off a stick and off target. And he takes the dish, and that's deflected. Works it across to Christensen. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Holmberg. Still lots of time left in the period. It's all tied up. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Too much traffic in the lane. Oh, off the outside of the frame.
I love offense, James. I never really provided any, and I would have missed this one. But right in there on the tender and isn't able to get it in the 4x6. Instead, it hits the pipe and out.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. The Comets win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And a great save!
Wheeler's made himself look huge on that last save. I mean, anytime the puck is in a quality scoring area like the slot, you got to get square to the shooter.
Oh, the officials saw that trip and the hand is up. And there's the whistle stopping the play. The Comets are going to be shorthanded as they are called for tripping.
You always hate these penalties. You're in amongst the puck, you're fighting for it, and then you get your stick caught in your opponent's skates, and you wind up in the penalty box.
Del Belpalouse is at the face-off dot and will try to win the draw as we are about to resume this power play. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Oh, it's a block around, stopped by Dawes. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they clear the defensive zone. Pinned up along the boards. The Comets gain possession. This power play only has time for one more rush.
They'll have to play with urgency and not just skate the puck, but move it fast.
Shakes himself free. Reaches out and uses the stick. Gets it out of his own end. Pass across Kakov. And he serves it across to Kachuk. Feeds the puck to Koff. The Monsters fail to capitalize on the power play. Both sides back to even strength. We are still tied. Great save from in tight.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I can handle like that by the coverage. I mean, but he doesn't. He just knows how to maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
Rocked on the play. Past the midway mark in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Bowers has won the draw here in the neutral zone. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. The Comets look to start the transition game. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Cleveland's going to start with the puck in their own end.
That's a huge draw by the center, James, coming off an ice, and you know you need a change. You got to find a way to win that and get out of your zone.
The Comets move the puck in the defensive zone. Throws it in. Moves it in front. And that shot is blocked. Goss picking up momentum through center. They've got numbers here. The Comets scoop it up along the boards. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Moves it around along the half wall. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Here in the late goings of the period, we got a tie game. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Skates to the crease, and he's peeling off to regroup. Unica's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. And they get that puck down the ice. Cleveland's got a hold of it against the wall. And that's stolen by Legare. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Mott's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Cleveland's won the draw. And a big-time save on a big-time shot. Another face-off looming here on this power play. Cleveland's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Goss makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Off the face-off and take the puck. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Looking to break out here on the power play. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Osipov's moving the puck through his own zone. They get it out of the defensive end. The Comets play it along the wing. Here's a short pass to Cambrell. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. And now it's grabbed by Goss. And he was ready for that one.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
The Monsters looking against the half wall. Goes right to the crease. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
They move the puck out of harm's way. The Monsters have it against the wall. There's the horn, ending the first period. Both teams will have a chance to regroup. You do you, and we'll be back with period number 2 in a moment. The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. Here we go, second period underway. We're still tied, but let's see if somebody can open things up here. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Cleveland's got to take a different approach in this second period. They need to hold on to the puck. They were getting rid of it way too fast, not making smart decisions, and the pass execution was not there.
Moves it to Goss. The Monsters pick up steam and are on the attack. Cuts to the paint. Here's a chance in front. Here's a blast. And it's blocked in traffic. Handles the pass. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. Picked up along the wall by Tkachuk. Moves it quickly over to Goff. Sneaks by the poke check. The Monsters played along the boards. Denies him. He got all of it. Taken along the wall by Willem. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. The Comets take it along the wall. A huge power play opportunity here for the man advantage unit, a 5-on-3.
On a 5-on-3 with all that ice available and the defensive cover
Off the inside of the post, and we play on.
Utica's been on the wrong side of the hockey gods tonight, James. How many have they shot off the post?
Quick feed to Holmberg. And that one's denied. Shot. Makes another stop.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Power play will continue once this offensive zone face-off resumes, but they look good right now.
Well, they look great, but the goaltender looks fatigued, so they've got to win this draw and they have to have urgency and take the puck to the net and see if he can crack.
Nice job to escape the zone. The Comets gain possession along the wall. Utica's got a hold of the puck. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And that's intercepted on the defensive end. Puck picked up by Holmberg. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Mueller's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. Feeds it on over to Tobel Belluz. Takes it from the right side.
Goff's been feeling it, James. Just so dialed in. He's showing a ton of confidence with the puck. You can see it in his body language. Why he had a hattie last game and he gets on the board again tonight.
Grabs the puck. Cleveland's got the puck along the boards. Slides into Goff. Moves into the slot. Puts it on net. Glove save. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Past the midway mark of the frame, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Dawes has the puck and holds on for a whistle. The Comets come up with the defensive zone draw. Here's a blast! Blocked in front. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Monsters gain control of the puck. Here's a chance in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Goff's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Handles the puck in the point. Denies him with a save. Quick pass to Malone. And now he angles it across to Villain. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Gaining steam here on the attack. Looks to set up at the point now. Big time stop there. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Here in the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. Utica's got a hold of the puck. Slides it on over to Hensel. Here's the the puck. Puts him hard into the wall. Moves with the puck in the corner. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away. Well, there's an intangible to being a competitor, and that's exactly it with that save. It's desperation, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of the net.
And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. They are really pressing here in the offensive end. Oh, look at that hit. Goes into the half wall. Here's a shot. And they can't find the net. It will play on. That's picked up by the D. And look at that. They finally get it out, and here they go in transition. Sends a pass in front. Misses the net. Puck sent over to Christensen. Right up the gut into the attacking zone.
Cross with a terrific save. I mean, really keeping his opposition at bay here, and that's a message that he's saying for his coach. He's letting them know, listen, let's get going. We've got to be better than this, and it's going to start now.
There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. We are moments away from the third period. The truth lies here. And this one's underway here in the third. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Utica's been out-battled in this game, and the primary reason why they're trailing in it, if you don't have urgency, you're not going to get the puck. If you don't get the puck, you can't do anything with it. You certainly can't score, James. They've been back on their heels and chasing the game. They've got to get on the attack.
And now it's over to Christensen. And a smart hits up play with the bank. There's a collision with some authority. Doc's got the puck. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Here's a short pass to Perron. Oh, off the inside post.
The Comets are trying to shrink their deficit in this game. They're playing aggressive in the offensive zone, and they just wild one off the post, and they try and claw their way back in.
Denied that one. Tries to feed it over to Christensen. Huge steal in his own end. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. We are all tied up in this one. The Monsters start with the puck in their own end. Slides the puck ahead to Tkachuk. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Holonen. Fires it into the offensive zone. Angles it over to Gambardella. Picked off by Matichuk. Takes a shot with the stop.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Gets the puck in deep. Grabbed along the boards by Goff. Moves the puck to Tkachuk. Loses the coverage there. And he sidesteps the check there. Driving right to the front. Loses his balance on the play. Through pass ahead.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Here's a feed in front. Lammikos side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. And they win the draw on their own end. The Monsters get a hold of the puck along the boards. That's some good footwork to kick it away. Handles the puck. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Answers the call with a big save. The Phantoms are on the schedule next, and when those two teams meet up, it's always a fun one. We'll see you then, I'm sure. Delville Blues will take the face-off here as this man advantage is about to resume. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Matejchuk. Shuts him down. Cleveland's got a hold of it along the wall. Tries for the sweet spot. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Goss has made the saves that you'd expect him to, but he's also made the big save that keeps the puck out of the net at a time of the game where it could completely alter the momentum. That timeliness, those big saves are the game changers, and he has been a game changer in this one. Mott's almost out of the box.
Can't stay on. Scores! It's a power play goal, and it puts them in front.
Well, that's perfect execution. You have that player advantage. You gotta use it. They did it. Now they're ahead. Anytime you're in a tight game and you need something, you certainly look to your leadership group to provide a bump in the game. Well, that's as good of a bump as you can get.
The Monsters have jumped out to that critical one-goal lead here at this stage of the game, Cheryl.
Yeah, and what a stage of the game it is. Less than 10 minutes to play in this game. You're up by 1. Now you have to defend it, but you don't want to get too defensive because you still have to attack. There is some time left.
And he slides it quickly to Tobel Balouz. And that's a smart heads-up play by Yosipov. Takes control of the puck. Unica's moving it along the wing. Slides the puck to Tobel Balouz. He got all at him.
Gotta love these moments within a game, James. It's tight. The game really hasn't opened up. You gotta play free, but you have to play responsible as well.
That's all she wrote from this one tonight. This was one of those games, Cheryl. It looked like the puck was actually crazy glued to their sticks.
Yeah, it was on a string. I mean, they had patience and they had...
Taking no L's, no. Saints breaking out of seals. Go. He said it's on. So we ain't taking no L's. We ain't taking no L's. Hey, we seeing W's all in the cell. It's like a home run straight off of the bat. Lion the shooter, the cat out the bag. I'm bringing the facts like I was lost, but now I'm found. Trapped in darkness till you came around.
Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Always a special night, not only for the players, but for the fans as we welcome you to the home opener. The Monsters have won the draw, and we are now underway. Quick shot! Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Nice job tying up his opponent. Takes the feed from the wing. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. Quick pass across to Tobel Balouz. Puck scooped up by Ginning. With possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Ginning. Works it across to Matejchuk. Takes the feed from off the boards. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, he stopped it. How did he do that?
I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he tracked the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team has got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save. I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Let's go. Wide of the net and missed.
Oh, man, that is so frustrating. He gets the look that he wants. He gets to the right spot on the ice, and then he just misses.
And a quick save on that one.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their... working on their legs, their foundation, the lower half is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Moves it to Koff. Down the right side and into the zone. The Phantoms gain control of the puck against the wall. Through center. And he takes the pass. The Monsters have it from their own end. Shot gets tipped. Moves it quickly over to Koff. From the open ice, they gain the line. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Drives it to the crease. Denies him. Lehigh Valley's got it in their own zone. And now he tries to get it across to Wilson. Fires it. And a puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
More than half the period has expired. The Phantoms have taken a 1-0 lead. Cleveland's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Right up the gut into the offensive end. And he takes the feed. The Phantoms gain control of it. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Late goings of this period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Cleveland's got it, and they're on the attack.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck. Leads to an opportunity.
And doesn't go. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Tried to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room, gets a little bit fine, and just misses wide.
And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. And the puck's booted away. Great pass off the boards. Cleveland's looking to break out of their own end. Takes the feed. Along the half wall with the puck. Takes a shot. Oh, I think that goes off the mask, and it stays out, and play continues.
Goaltenders try and make themselves as big as possible, and it usually hits other parts of the body, but this one rattles right off the cage.
Brings that one away. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Just a foot of the squeeze here in the offensive end. The fans are all over it. And there's the horn as they escape the fire. Talk about an emergency exit built in right there as the period ends. We'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Stay with us. Clean sheet of ice beckons, and here we go with period number 2. All right, Cheryl, we've seen already one period played in this one. How do you assess this?
Cleveland's been struggling to manage the puck. They've been coughing it up all over the ice, and it almost looks like there's a lack of communication out there. They need to start talking, know where each other is going to be, and execute on those passes.
The Monsters have had multiple scoring opportunities, but they still trail in the second. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. Here they come on the rush. into the paint. Oh, he stopped it. That was insane.
It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, compete, call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Phantoms lead it 1-0. The Monsters take possession off the faceoff. Slides it across. Oh, and the stick falls on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
The worst. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. The Monsters win the defensive zone faceoff. Here they come. Oh, look at this chance. Shot. Oh, a clutch save. What a steal in his own end. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Cleveland's got possession of the puck. Tries to get the puck over to Goff. The Monsters carry it along the wall. The Phantoms get a hold of the puck in their own end. Dumps it in. Cleveland's got the puck behind the net. Can't maintain possession after that hit. He scores! Number 1 on the season!
That's got to feel good. You know that you're setting yourself up for the rest of the season. You're always going to get off to a good start, and there's no better way than getting your first goal. Well, this is an energy shift and one that coaches love. When you barrel in on the forecheck and you separate the body from puck, you're not afraid. You're showing your team that you want to be relentless and drive the paint. That's exactly what he does, and he finds himself with a goal.
Sends a pass over. Quick feed to Goff. Oh, stops him with the glove. Great reflexes there.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Phantoms now lead by 2. The Monsters trail here in period number 2, but it hasn't been for a lack of effort. All sorts of scoring chances. Bill Balloons wins the draw. They'll look to set up here offensively. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of it against the wall. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Quick pass to Goff. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Here's a short pass to Richard. From along the boards. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Passes over to Nasco. Taken by Goff. Oh, what a save in front.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Gains the zone from the right. Lehigh Valley's got the puck in their own end. With some open space at center. Tries to get it over to Delorier. Sends it out in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Made the stop on the play.
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
Here in the late going to the frame, the Phantoms are clinging to a 2-1 lead. Cleveland's got it along the wall. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and that's stopped. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And the puck's knocked loose. Moves it to Tuamala. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Lehigh Valley's got the puck in the corner. Picks up along the wall by Richard. And that goes off the glove. But he continues here. And he scores. The Phantoms have extended their lead to 2 here in the late goings of the second.
And they need to stay focused right through this second period. Listen, they've had an outstanding first 2 periods, and they have to finish strong to get to the intermission and reset the tone in the third.
And he turned that one aside. The Phantoms gain possession. Here they come up along the wing. Cleveland's got the puck. Takes the bank pass feed. Tries to feed it over to Tkachuk. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. The Phantoms have it now. Moves it quickly over to Peltier. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Quick feed to Matejka. Makes his presence known on the ice. Nothing. Cleveland's got the puck along the wall. Feeds it to Tobel Beluz. The Phantoms have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
The Monsters coaches are going to be telling them, listen, you got to just trust the process, stick with the game plan. I mean, through 40 minutes of play, you've dominated possession. Continue to do what you've been doing, but don't get frustrated. Don't panic and force the play. It'll come to you.
Can't get a hold of that pass. Cleveland's got the puck against the boards. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Great pressure with the stick. Picked up by Peltier. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Trying to get it out. And it stays in. Here's a chance. Oh, and an even bigger save on the slapper. Quick pass to Peltier. Lehigh Valley's got him along the wall. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Angles it over to Christensen. Fantastic save!
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
The Monsters continue to trail here in the third period, despite being the busier team offensively tonight. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. And he makes the save. Pinned up along the boards. The Phantoms gain possession along the wall. Great read on the block. Taken along the wall by Manichuk. Nice zone entry from the right side. Goff's going to play it against the half wall. Makes the glove stop. Here's a short pass to Gaucher. Takes the feed. Gains the zone through center. Cleveland's moving the puck through center ice. Tkachuk's got it in the offensive zone. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of the puck now. Scooped up along the wall by Gaucher. Moves the pass in front. And he denies that. Great opportunity there. Here's a pass to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play. Lehigh Valley's performance tonight still showing no signs of let up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one, and I expect to see him out here again.
The Monsters have it against the wall. And he passes it up ahead to Goff. Trying to get too few with it and loses possession.
Goff's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Sends the pass over. Back-to-back saves there.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Oh, he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Puck grab by Wilson. Through the neutral zone to the offensive The Monsters gain control of the puck against the wall. Goss taking it from his own end. Lehigh Valley's got the puck now. Gaining momentum along the wing. Slides it diagonally to Del Belluz. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. And there it is, stopped by Borba. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. The Phantoms are up next according to the league schedule makers, and no love lost between these two sides. Tickets still available. Should be a good one. Quick pass across to Del Belluz. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Kaplan. Oh, save on the play.
Well, he does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner spot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
The Phantoms will play it in their own end. And now he moves it to Kaplan. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. Cleveland's numbers in the face-off department, excellent tonight. But you know what? That puck possession...
It just feels like hockey weather out there, and we've got a good one here in store for you tonight. American Hockey League action. I cannot wait to drop the puck.
Great energy in the barn tonight, and we are underway here. Good use of the body on the play. Slides the puck over. Carries it across the line. Peltier's going to play it against the half wall. Denies him on the one-timer. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Cleveland's on the attack. Shot, and that was stopped. Grabbed along the board by Peltier. Moves the puck over to Grands. Takes the feed from off the wing. Feeds the puck to Peltier. Cleveland's looking to break out of their own end. Into the offensive end now. Forces the turnover. And the defenders come up with the puck. And a great heads-up defensive play here. Puck moved over to McDonald. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Moves it to Tkachuk. And that's just out of reach. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. The Monsters scoop it up along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Del Belluz. Takes it right in the chest. And we're going to get a whistle here. Del Belluz will look to win possession here on the face-off and try to continue this power play on the right note. They take possession as he locks him up off the face-off. And the puck clears the zone. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. Goss got it along the wing. Look at this. Scores! And there it is! Number 1 of the season.
That's a great way to relieve pressure and expectations early, James. You get on the board, and guess what? And the floodgates really open. At least
behind. I think that's got to be an important goal right there.
Well, it really is, because with a new coach, there's a new set of expectations, and you can kind of put that underachieving season so far behind you and start with a new set point. So they're going to like that goal.
The Monsters come up empty-handed on the power play. Both sides back to even strength.
Coach won't be happy with that. James didn't make the PK unit move at all. You have to create some motion and make adjustments based on what they're doing, and this power play unit didn't do any of it.
Quick shot! And too much traffic in front blocks that one. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Tkachuk. Takes the pass. Moves it quickly over to Matejka. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Delorier. Handles the pass at center. Picked up along the boards by Delorier. The Monsters have controlled this game here in the first period. More shots, more goals. Lehigh Valley's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Scoring pass in front. That's center ice now. He grabs the puck. Coming to the slot. And he opts to wait. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, they've been chopping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. I love watching this replay, James, because this is a second effort. I mean, you're getting shoved, you're getting jostled. You never know what the defender is going to throw at you. But you can handle and control your effort and execute that with skills, and the goal is a result of it. But I like the will on this play to maintain possession.
The Monsters are now up by 2, and they have really looked like the dominant team that we expected them to be here in this opening frame.
Yeah, they dictated pace right from puck drop, and they've held possession, and it's the reason why they have a majority of shots on goal, and they've been rewarded for their efforts, James.
Quick feed to Nasco. Oh, this is the net. What a chance there.
Oh, it was a great chance, and one that he will want back. The puck is all around him, though. If he continues to get to the right spots at the right time, you gotta figure he's gonna put one by the tendy.
The Monsters win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Across the line from center. The Phantoms look to start the transition game. Cleveland's got a hold of it against the wall. And it's kicked away. Here's a chance. Denies him in close.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself in position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Second period set to get underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Cleveland's generated a lot of offense because of their puck possession, in particular in the O-zone where they've just dominated play. They have that 2-goal lead, and they can't sit back. They've got to continue to press through the second period.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Monsters lead this one 2-0. Picked up along the wall by Ginning. Sends the pass across the ice. Lehigh Valley's got the puck along the wall. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Oh, that's a good hit. To the low slot. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of it along the wall. And he's knocked off the puck there. Great use of the twig as he puts that one away. Taking a out by Del Beluz. Here's a shot. Big time stop.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Cleveland's got the lead here early in the second period. They have been the more active team offensively. Moves the puck up to Tkachuk. Del Beluz plays it now. Oh, some strong physicality on the play. Fires it on net. Off the board. I think that caught the inside of the post.
The Phantoms, Ben, showing some frustration there as they hit the post. Listen, you're only down in the game by a little bit. You have to find a way to claw your way back in with a perfect chance right there to give them some momentum.
And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net. Quick pass to Hunt. Goff's got it against the boards. Takes it to the net with the goaltender.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Carries it in.
Pushes it over.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Cleveland's got a 2-0 lead. The Monsters start with the puck in their own end. Great defensive stick work on the play. And he fights off another save. Here's a short pass to Goff. Takes it to the front. Gets a piece of it with the glove.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
The late goings of the period. The Monsters are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Cleveland's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. The Monsters win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Here's a chance behind the net. Right in front. Stopped by the goaltender.
What a fantastic save from a high range. Cleveland's trying to push the play and extend their lead here, but they're unable to do it. Puck doesn't go their way, and they hit the frame and out.
The Monsters gain possession in their own end. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Lehigh Valley's got possession of the puck. The Phantoms move it in. Here's a save by Vorva. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Del Beluz has it in their own end. Well, there you go, 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. And this one's underway here in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Lehigh Valley's got to stop giving the puck away, James. I mean, when it's on their stick, it's like a hot potato, and they're throwing it away. And I'm telling you, their opponent has really dominated possession because of it. They've been chasing the game. They got to do something when they get the puck, and they got to be confident with it.
Here's a shot, and he comes up with a glove save.
Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
Lots of time left in this period. Cleveland's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Lehigh Valley's got a hold of the puck. Works it across to Peltier. Moving into the attacking zone. Tries to feed it over to Tkachuk. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Angles it over to Peltier. Lehigh Valley's got the puck against the half wall. Nice save from point-blank range. The Monsters have certainly subscribed to the quantity theory offensively tonight. They lead it and have been busier in the offensive zone. Moves it to Goff. Gaining momentum up along the side. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Goff's been on it all night, and as you can see here, the grade A chances just piled up, and finally he broke through here, James. He didn't get frustrated. What I loved about it was he continued to get to the right spots. If you're getting good looks, at some point, it's eventually going to go in.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Lehigh Valley's taking possession in their own end. Slides it diagonally to Gaucher. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Quick pass across to Goff. Cleveland's in now. Lehigh Valley's got the puck. The Phantoms will play it from the defensive zone. Puts it in deep. Scooped up along the wall by Gaucher. That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Lehigh Valley's looking to break out. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Snaps it on net. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Monsters have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Cleveland's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. The Phantoms win the draw. Moves it quickly over to Tkachuk. Here we go. On-man rush here. Shot.